All right, shalom, shalom. We'll start saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I'm say call Allah Yam Wahawa La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders, millstone, peace and mercy be unto the Lord's elect out there that's teaching the word in true sincerity. All right, come back at you with another video, man. And real quick, man, this is about persecution and the up and coming destruction of this wicked kingdom. All right, called America, and how Esau is about to get ready to roll on the men of the Lord, man. All right, because of the word. All right, and all this ultimately it's already prophesied that this is going to happen, so it ain't like it's catching us off guard. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that like that day will be a surprise because we don't know what day it is exactly. But I mean, other than that, that's the only thing that's gonna be a surprise. Because we know, all right, or we knew beforehand that Esau's gonna plan some type of way to come at us, man. And you start to see it in the news, all right, with that CNN situation that happened with them men that was at the two Ephraimite brothers, I believe, and one like a Judite. But with the CNN thing on Washington, all right, what happened with them with Donald Trump protesters, yeah, like you, and the Gadite that was an agent. But anyway, let me see, I always start from Luke 21 verse 10. I said, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, which that's starting to happen right now. All right, on a more personal scale. All right, it said, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. It says, but before all these they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. So the same way Yahushua, this is in red, same way Yahushua talked to the disciples back then about how these things are going to happen. He left us the comforter, all right, so we can see what happened to our forefathers and the up and coming troubles that we're about to face. Because if those were the men that followed Yahushua back in the ancient world, and we're following Yahushua's ways and carry, and his ways and his what's the word I'm looking for, his teachings right now, then all these things are going to happen unto us because of the namesake. It says reading verse 12 again, Luke 20 verse 12. But before all these they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do all that, but this is all for the Lord's name's sake, man. All right, for the brethren, for the kingdom, for the, just to please Yahweh Yahushua, man. All right, and it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, and not to meditate before what ye shall answer. All right, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, said, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And that's what's happening with Esau and the other nations, man. They starting to figure out, and 2/3, that you can't come up against us, man, because the Lord gave us the spirit of Him. All right, and it's a beautiful thing, man, because this is literally all. This is our whole defense, man. This is the only thing we got to defend ourselves with, man. All right, both spiritually and mentally. Verse 16, it says, and ye shall be betrayed by both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. I'm gonna hold it right there and go back, but and that's what's about to happen, man. They're gonna have a lot of us like being betrayed. A lot of us is gonna be betrayed by our own close kin, like Scripture said, brother and sisters, biological that is, and brothers that's with you in the spirit, man. Because you got a lot of niggas that's not right that's in the fold. But it's just crazy, man, because we're not doing anything wrong, man. But Esau is gonna make it seem as if we are. Damn, what the? I can't even remember. I can't remember what he get. Oh, okay. Yeah, because they talked about the death or whatever. Let me see. Wisdom of Solomon 3 verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. Yeah, so say, even though they say we are in the hands of the Lord, say if we do get tortured or killed or whatever, I mean, ultimately we're in the hands of the Most High, Yahweh Yahushai. And then on top of that, at our departure, like if we get killed, that again taken away from the earth, it might seem like that's pain, and we're ultimately taking we're catching the worst hell, but ultimately that's a paradise, man. To go back with the Heavenly Father and the Son, the great Creator, all right, and His Son and angels, all right, and to see people that you lost in your life, and you get to dwell with them, all right, peace and harmony. All right, that's cool, man, because that's better than me in this shithole, man. This hell on earth. It says, and they're going from us is to be, they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. You see that, man? They are in peace, man. People that die in your life, man, they are ultimately at peace, man. They're not struggling, they're not sick like we currently are, because they don't have to go through a lot of these things, man. All right, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh proved them and found them worthy of Himself. So having been just a little chastisement, the Lord ultimately got us for Himself, like the scriptures speak about, and we've been tried in the fire. All right, verse 6. It says, as gold in the furnace have you tried them and received them as a burnt offering. All right. It says, in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. All right. So yeah, that was pretty much it on that. And I'm gonna go back to Luke chapter 12. Let me see. Where was that? Let me see. No, it's like it was 21. Luke 21 verse 17, man. It said, and you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, man. So they gonna hate us to the point where they want to literally apply some physical harm on us, man, because of what we doing, man. And you can see what it's leading to, man. Verse 18, but there shall not an hair of your head perish, in your presence. The Lord said, every hair of our head is numbered. It says, but there shall not an hair of your head perish, in your patience possess your souls, man. So you got to be patient with this thing, man. Patient with the Lord's inner working, man. What you can and what you cannot do. All for Yahweh Yahushua, man, and brother. And we shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is none. And that's what we seeing on another note, man, on the spiritual note, like about Esau starting to corner Jake. And we're trying to get a warning, but Jake doesn't listen. So, hey, death to you niggas, man. All right, verse 22, for these be the days of vengeance, and all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that get sucked, that are with child, and them that get sucked in those days, for there shall be a great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. And that's about to happen, man. You women that got kids, and you got brothers that got kids too, but I don't want righteous out they and their families to be cool in these days, man, because the women that have kids or whatever, especially little newborns and early babies or whatever, they gonna get it the worst, man, because not only do they look out for themselves, but the kids become a liability. It ain't like a husband where he can be mobile and operate on his own. These are kids, man. All right, that's they said that they won't to them get sucked in those days. So, hey, man, you better pray that the Lord be with you. And say, in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive. It's like that was let's see, let me jump down. This is verse 26. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. Verse 27. And then shall they see the power. They shall see the Son of Man and coming with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Yeah, so when you start to see these things, man, that brothers been talking about for the longest, man, especially especially Saki, I can't even remember what I said. When you start to see a lot of these things start to happen, man, just know that our redemption draweth nigh, man. That the Lord is on his way to get us about this bitch. And with that, I pray that this edifying will give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kwakadash. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone, peace and mercy be unto the Lord's election.